And we are back in the arena, and today I have a new way of thinking about enchantment decks, especially with this card right here, Serra Paragon. We've been seeing an awful lot of this in Standard lately, and the reason is because this card is absolutely broken. It's a 3/4 flyer for 4. First off, that is fantastic. That is phenomenal. A 3/4 flyer usually costs around 5 in my understanding of such things. But getting that down for 4 is great. But the effect is absolutely disgustingly broken. Once during each of your turns, you may play a card or a land from your graveyard, or cast a permanent spell with mana value 3 or less from your graveyard, and then it gets exiled if it dies. So what does that mean? You get the Naturalist, you chump block with the Naturalist, or you trade with the Naturalist with something else. I'm like, okay, cool, that's a decent trade for us, right? Same with the Weaver of Harmony, you chump block with the Spirited Companion, you get the Restoration of Eiganjo, and you do all the things, and it kills your creature. Any of that stuff happens. So you're playing Magic, and your opponent is playing Magic too, all the way through the 3rd turn. Then turn 4 comes around, you smack the Serra Paragon down, and your opponent can't remove it. Then the next turn, you could start bringing stuff from your graveyard back onto the battlefield. That's the Restoration of Eiganjo, the Wedding Announcement, the Katilda, the Weaver of Harmony, the Jukai Naturalist, the Spirited Companion. Any of those things you bring right back to the battlefield, and they get to go again and do the things that they do best, which is enhance other enchantments or themselves because of enchantments. This deck is phenomenal, right? Serra is fantastic. I really like this card. I'm really looking forward to playing this card. At the end of the match, we're going to see actually how well this deck did by going to untapped.gg and looking at the actual stat lines and see what these decks did well against, what they did poorly against, and see if we could get some value out of crafting these Serra Paragons. Right, these are crafted and they are ready to roll, and I'm going to be using this card quite a bit. White is looking really phenomenal right now. Enchantments are looking really good right now, and we're enhancing that stuff even further with a Hallowed Haunting, which creates spirits and gives all of your creatures flying if you have 7 or more enchantments on the field. Fantastic. And those spirits, oh my god, they're no joke either. You get 4 or 5 of those on the field, you've got 4 4 4 or 4 4 4. Wow, that is hard to say all together at once. Let me try it one more time. 4 4 4 spirit clerics on the field, and they're ready to swing and do some damage, and you don't care if they get removed, because what are they essentially? Just tokens. But they have crazy value, crazy depth in the deeper you get into the game, the stronger Hallowed Haunting becomes, right? So we're going to look at this deck, we're going to get into it, and we're going to see how exactly it does in ranked play. Thank you for joining. Make sure that you like and subscribe, and let's get into some matches. This one's going to be fun. Exact same mana base as last game. Yeah, Spirited Companion though. Kind of wanted to get that out on turn 2, so, oh, hello. Greetings to you, sir. Okay, the Sleeper comes out. We'll just play the Farmland and pass back to the opponent. Spirited Dog comes out next. Evolves the Sleeper, swings. Alright. We will dog here. Good boy. Good boy. A Hallowed Haunting comes off. That is fantastic. Restoration of Eiganjo. We can reach down and grab another Plains. Yep, we're going to take some damage for sure. I don't care if that blocks. Prayer of Binding comes off as well. But we're going to go Restoration of Eiganjo. Eiganjo. Alright. And he is most certainly playing a mono black build. We got a Soren now.
To set things right. My way.
He does not draw the card, but he pluses on him. Alright. Do we want to discard something? How about the Spirited Dog? Cool. We draw another mana, so we have mana for next turn. And we get Hallowed Haunting. We get the Spirited Dog out. We get the Hallowed Haunting out. We are definitely looking to see some Invoke Despairs. This is probably one right now. Yeah, it is indeed. What do we want to give up? Restoration? Probably Restoration. That Hallowed Haunting will reach through and grab some cool stuff for us. And he's going to look at the top card. He puts it into hand.
Nothing on Innistrad is free.
We got one more turn before we need the Prayer of Binding or this dude right here to come out. But we are running low on health, right? And this will start creating spirits. They both have flash. I don't like this creature on the field, but I think we need to get rid of that Soren first.
We're all doomed.
Now we probably give up the Hallowed Haunting with the next Invoke Despair. We have to get through 3 more of those. Sheoldred. Oh boy, that's a lot more dangerous than the Sleeper. We'll block like that. And then we'll do this. Get rid of that Sheoldred. And we can't play anything for 2, so we drop a tapped land. And pass back to the opponent. Being able to get pretty good value out of our stuff. And I'm thinking right now we're going to be taking 3. There's a Lily. I mean, you can minus on me.
My way tend to regret it.
Yeah.
Off you go.
I think it's Sarah's turn to come out and do some work. A second Sheoldred. Shoot. Don't think this is going to be a win. Yeah. We get Serra Paragon and Katilda this turn. So I think we do that. Get some lifelink on the board. We're going to need it. And we have evasion on both creatures, so that's really nice. We'll discard the Wedding Announcement. It's no problem with the Serra Paragon on the board. But he's probably got something fun here. Cruelty of Gix. Yeah. Another Wedding Announcement. And we could get them from the graveyard onto the battlefield with the Katilda anyway. I think the first thing we go down and reach for is Wedding Announcement. Try to muck up the board a bit. Wedding announcement next turn. We're definitely blocking with the Katilda. We won't be losing much at all with it. Ouch. Ouch, ouch, ouch. What if we double blocked? Nah, because he kills my Serra. Let's just do that. I'm blocking with the Katilda. Remaining at 5. We lose a couple of life because we drew a card. Not a big fan of that. Now we want to do this back in one. That creates a spirit. And then we play a dog. Gonna start mucking up that board quite a bit with this Serra here. And we are gonna gain some much needed life right here. Much needed life.
Whatever.
Back up to 11. We also got a Weaver of Harmony. He's down to 2 cards. We're also down to 2 cards, but we also have a Katilda, or a Serra Paragon. Yeah, that's the new most powerful card. Got them kind of combined here into one massive brute force forward, and good target to remove. Really good target for the opponent to remove, but let's see if we can get some value out of it first. That's a good card for him. That is a very good card. He gets rid of one of the announcements. Can't really help it, can we? Alright. We will lose that 2 life pretty happily. And of course we're grabbing the wedding announcement from the graveyard, putting it onto the battlefield, creating another 3/3, or another spirit I should say. It's not necessarily a 3/3, now it's a 4/4. Get another wedding announcement down. And what am I at? That is 7. So now we are flying. Oh yeah, it's over. It is over. Yeah, right to 0. Right to 0. Not a chance in the world for the opponent. Didn't have it in him. Okay, we're looking at a couple of planes and a Boseiju. So we can get the Katilda out, but Katilda is really weak. It'll be a 1/1. Not a big fan of that. We do have a Prayer of Binding and a Serra Paragon. So it looks like we got all of our late game things right here in the beginning. So, I mean, yay. Okay, Weaver. Maybe we get that Weaver running right now. Good Boy comes out. Alright. Looking at our hand, there's not a whole lot I want to do here, so we're going to swing. He might chump block with the companion. He does not, but we can still Katilda. 1 more mana and we have enough for the Hallowed Haunting. Alright. Well, there goes Katilda. That's quite the shame. But we could Restoration of Eiganjo, grab a plains, and now we have mana for turn. Swing in for 2. Heart of Oblivion is such a good card. It's so good. Fable of the Mirror Breaker. Okay. And there's only one 2-cost card that we have. We're going to discard it. And should we copy that? Draw 2 cards? If we do that, we can't play anything else, so I think we just draw the 1. Another Katilda. He Rite of Oblivion's at like crazy though, doesn't he? He decides not to block it. That wasn't what we wanted. Hallowed Haunting. Give him something to remove with the Rites of Oblivion. I'd rather have the Serra Paragon and the Katilda down for sure. And the Prayer of Binding is definitely going to find a target with a Fable or something. It's not playing Rafine, so we don't have to worry about a Rafine coming down. Not with the mana base he has. What are we worried about? Shieldred. This might just be a value shell. Opponent. There we go. The Rites of Oblivion does find a target on the Hallowed Haunting, and he passes back to us. Yeah. Kind of want to get the Katilda down. But I think Hallowed Haunting is the correct move here. Continue to beat up his life total. Now he's going to be able to copy that shaman and swing in, get a free treasure every turn. Hopefully makes a mistake and swings with both. So we'll see what he does. We'll see. We get a spirit. Opponent. Meat Hook Massacre for 3. It's now time for Serra. Yeah. Dog comes out next, gets a card. Then Eiganjo. A mirror on the wall. Actually, now that I'm thinking about it, Weaver is probably the better option here. Let's go ahead and go for the Weaver, because then we could copy the Prayer of Binding, and we could grab the Mirror Breaker as well. We could actually play 2 Weaver of Harmonies. We could grab more things, like maybe a Meat Hook Massacre as well. Yeah, no attacks. Yeah, no. Yeah, no. Try to set him up for a really big Prayer of Binding. Lisa is a very good target. Spirited Dog, eh. So grabbing Lisa, Serra, and Fable. Throwing a block right here. All right. This is going to be pretty big. Like, this is pretty intense right here, right? Copy. Oh wait, no. You have to hit resolve here first. Then it hits the field. Then we grab this, and then we copy. That's the way to do it. Everything copies a Prayer of Binding. We already targeted the Lisa, I think. Yeah, okay. They need to show how this is operating more fluently, I think. I always get a little confused on exactly what it's supposed to be doing. But we're looking really good here. Very strong. We still got the dog and the Eiganjo in the graveyard for the Serra to put out. He's going to Meat Hook for 4. Alright. Alright. So many meat hooks. Yeah, play the Katilda. It's still at 3-3. And we'll end turn. We need another Serra now. Lisa. And then we bind the Lisa. No thank you. We don't want that on the field. Man, this is just a slugfest, isn't it? We get a card. Makes a Katilda bigger. We get a Naturalist. And we're swinging. Neither one of us have been able to do lasting damage to our opponent. But we're up to 32 health with this Katilda here. Remember, even though it's been around for a while, it's still a fantastic card. Do you have another meat hook? Can't get above the Katilda. Well, wait a minute. The Katilda will lose power as these things leave the field, so it still would. Oh. No, because he wouldn't be able to pay. No, he would. He could still meat hook from the graveyard. That is insane. Yeah, he lost next turn, right? But I think that he messed that up. He should have went with a meat hook there. I think that would have still hit me. But, you know, Diamond Tier 2, we're moving up. We are moving up. 2 Katildas, maybe 1 too many. 4 mana special. I don't know about this one, but we will keep it. Get the tap land out of the way. Evolve Sleeper. Pumps it up. And go with a Naturalist. He could evolve it for 2. So we don't want to be blocking. So you want to swing in and we take damage. But we get 2 of it back with the Naturalist. We definitely want the Restoration right now. Reach down, grab another mana out of here. Swing. Next is Katilda. Discarding a card. The Plains. Yep. Bam. And then good old Katilda comes and joins the party. We will trade off that Katilda, put it on the Naturalist. Or we'll trade off. Yeah. I said that right. We'll trade off the Katilda, put it on the Naturalist, get that Graveyard Trespasser off the field, gain 3 life. Naturalist becomes flying, and all kinds of good stuff. Alright, flying, lifelink, protection from vampires. Wish it had vigilance. There's a trade. Trespasser goes away. Wow, and we get a Hallowed Haunting? That is fantastic. Why don't we, instead of putting this on the Naturalist, why not put it on Eiganjo? But this turn, I think we just Hallowed Haunting. And we play out another Katilda. Yeah. Blocks. We don't mind the Naturalist dying at all. We don't mind any of this dying because Serra Paragon could just grab it back onto the battlefield. Actually, one of our problems is nothing's dying. He's going to swing in for 7. We're going to block with the Katilda again. Oh, he's coming in with a Bank Buster. Do we want to kill that Bank Buster? Could be okay. Yeah, Serra Paragon. Looks dangerous. We're back. Just a slugfest. And then next turn, like, he's used to me blocking everything. He's used to me trading. So what happens if I don't trade? Pinkbuster comes down. I'm happy with that. Are you swinging? Negative. He is not. Okay. Well, what if I just did this? Put this on the Restoration. We probably have to give up our Katilda there. I don't think so. It's named it differently. So, yeah. And then we just swing. Yeah. That's it. Opponent is dead. He's still blocking, though. Cheers to you. Just a slugfest. Absolute slugfest. Get them on the field, trade. Serra will get them back. No big deal at all. Alright, a 4-mana special. Last time it actually worked out really well for us. But we don't have any creatures at all. Maybe go grab one with the Commune. Hopefully we don't pass over a Serra or a Katilda. But we haven't lost with this deck yet, so I'm willing to take the risk. Two mechanics. That's kind of annoying. We were able to get to a Weaver, so that's good. That's good that we got that Weaver of Harmony. Get that on the ground. I'll trade one. We got Serra's in here. Hey, speaking of Serra. But I think Wedding Announcement is a correct move. Then we're just trading off our 1/1s for those hot shot mechanics. Grabbing off one of those mechanics now. Binding seems like the right move here. He's down to 3 cards, so trading off another 1/1 for the mechanic doesn't seem bad, and that is really, really, really bad for us. Serra is going to probably be uncastable. I don't know. There's a lot of good things in this hand, though. Like, this hand is freaking brilliant, right? We got the Hallowed Haunting, the Serra Paragon, the Restoration of Eiganjo, and he chooses Hallowed Haunting. So, yeah, a little bit rough. Probably because we have nothing in the graveyard for Serra to go grab. We do need to get Serra down there, though, because she's going to defend against that Peacekeeper. Brutal Cathar is actually quite brutal. Gets rid of my Serra Paragon. 3? Alright, we'll take 3. This looks like the game that got away, boys. 3, 4, 5, 6. We have 1 turn to get a Hallowed Haunting out. He doesn't block or swing with the Cathar, so he's swinging for 3. Yeah, now he's swinging with the Cathar. Now he's swinging with everything, and yep, this is the match that got away. 6. We'll take 6, or will we take 7? I think we're taking 7 and getting rid of that. Circle. Wow, what a draw. Give me the Cathar. We get Serra back. Restoration. Did we just survive that? I think we did. We can even Weaver of Harmony and really fill out our board state a lot. Right? I think we actually survived this. Gee whiz. This deck just keeps popping. He's got his own Serra. Okay, resolve. discarding the spirited dog. And then we're going to resolve the dog onto the field. Then we're going to draw a card. Then we're going to play another Hallowed Haunting. Dude, it just keeps kicking. Oh my god. I thought we had lost that one, but no. No, we still continue to reign supreme. Wow. What a workaround. What a workaround. Alright. Boseiju. Haven't seen that in a little bit. We're going to go with the plains to start off. We're hoping to not play the Boseiju as land. I think I put 2 in here, so probably not that big of a deal if I do. Yeah, we're going to have to play it. Dog, or Naturalist. Dog comes out next. He's only a 1/1. Beetle? Ugh. Huh. We might be discarding Restoration here. That's a tough choice. And I think that was a correct choice because here we get Spirited Dog, draw a card, Wedding Announcement, swing. Easy trade for the opponent, but we don't mind. We don't mind. Another Virus Beetle comes down, and we're going to actually discard the Wedding Announcement because we might have the Serra coming up. He's going to dig, and we're going to have to dig this turn as well. Probably needing to grab the land here. Swing. Thing is, with these discard decks, I always feel like I have to be trading with their little guys. Get them off the field. We will eventually overcome this, right? Haunting. And then we flip the Wedding Announcement, and we just move along with our lives. Let's see if he discards. He might. He discards a land. Doesn't like lands, apparently. We've missed land drops, and he has as well. Oh yeah, we're trading. We are sure as heck trading this. Yep, we're like that. And there's the anvil. A little bit late of an anvil for him. He gets a cut down. Okay, that's fine. Anvil does his little anvil thing. We have a Commune. We probably want a second Hallowed Haunting though, right? And there's the reflections of Kiki Jiki. Blood Tithe Harvester comes out. Makes a blood. Swings. Negative. Alright. So, we need to build out our creature base. So, Wedding Announcement seems really strong. We're going to commune and look for something. This looks really good. He knows about it. But how does he react to it on the field? He blocks with the 1/1, and then he's going to do his anvil stuff. Yeah. We have a lot of tokens. Katilda looks really strong right now. But so does Circle of Confinement. Infernal Grasp. Okay, he kills one of the spirits. Now, does he minus on the Harvester? He's going to copy it. Ah, he's doing this little trick. That's fine. Yep, they're all the same, man. They are all the same. Now, knowing how Anvil players play, he's probably swinging with that Harvester. Okay. Okay. We're going to do one of these numbers. There he is. Grab the Harvester. Opponent, you had to know that was coming. Did he leave? No, he's there. Then we Katilda. 5 5s. And Katilda is a 10-10. This won't last long at all. A little bit of trouble kind of getting to the point where we were above and beyond his control, but we got there, and he's done. He sees the writing on the wall. It is just a slugfest until we finally end up inevitably winning. Alright, this is a little bit better. We had some wonky hands, but I like this. We got the Commune with Spirit, the Naturalist. Ooh, what do we want? Guaranteed land drop? Sure. Kind of resolve the mana quickly, and yeah. It looks like we're facing enchantments ourselves, so enchantments versus enchantments. He starts with the Blooming Sand, and no, maybe enchantments. Highly doubt it, though. Alright. Resolve the Hallowed Haunting, and no attacks. He did not attack either. Alright, pretty simple standard stuff here. We're going to do Dog. There's a Spirit. There's a card. Commune, huh? Alright. I think we go with Wedding Announcement. And then we Commune with Spirits. Grab the Restoration of Eiganjo. And pass back to the opponent. So he is playing enchantments. Alright. What if we just restoration here? Get a mana. Throw the mana. And restoration. Yeah, those guys are big. Swing with the spirits. We're drawing a block from the Beast Caller here. Maybe. He wants to block something. Yeah, he's going to block all damage. No? Opponent. Kind of rough for the opponent here. I would double block if I were him. But of course, I am not him, apparently. That would get rid of a spirit. Everything goes down to a 3/3. And he would get to keep probably his transients. Elspeth.
Right.
Alright.
Let's clean up this town.
That's a real baller move right there.
I've made plenty of connections.
Dog comes out. Well, we're definitely not scared of the spirited dog. Okay. He didn't last very long at all, did he? Well, we played a handful of games. We played a decent amount of them. Let's go to a post-game wrap, and we will, yeah. I'm going to show you the exact stats in untapped.gg to show exactly how this deck actually did, rather than just me rambling on about how great the deck is. We're going to get it right from the horse's mouth. See you in a moment. And we are in untapped.gg, and yeah, this deck, it beats, it goes through, it does its job, it figures it out, it gets wins. 8-3 with this deck. I wasn't expecting this deck to do this well, and there were a couple of those matches where you just didn't draw what you needed, right? We just didn't draw what we needed. Yeah, there were a couple matches where we were just kind of shut out completely from the game, and we definitely lost those. And we lost against Mono Blue. It totally destroyed us. But we're going to go down to the stat lines. But as you can see, this deck is helping us get further along than we already were towards Mythic. We're really pushing for it, really want it. And I want to get it in the next 4 or 5 days for sure. Overall win rate is going up in general, but let's look at exactly this deck. Yeah, Mono Black, we went 2-1. We beat Mono Black. I tend to beat Mono Black most of the time. So, I mean, that's not so surprising. Almost every video I've shown has me beating Mono Black. Rakdos is 50-50, as is pretty typical with the games that I have played. Mono White, again, we beat Mono Blue. This is the one that I was talking about a little bit earlier. We might have even put that in the actual video itself. It was a good match, but he just seemed to have everything he needed. Very well built deck, lots of draw power, lots of ability to dig and get to those counters that he needed. And then he got the 2 gens out and totally kicked our butt. The Rakdos deck that beat us was, yeah, he played it really well. It was a really well built deck. And yeah, it just happens sometimes. It really does. You can't win them all. But winning 73% of all matches, 75% on the play, 71% on the draw in 1 hour and 15 minutes play. So these matches are fast as well. That's also pretty significant. We bounce around a little bit in here, and I played both of these in unison. Both of these sets are going to be in the video. I had to go to a family dinner, which is why I had to take a break, go do that, and then come back and finish off the matches. But yeah, these are all together today, and they were all recorded and done today. And it didn't take us very long to get up into tier 2, and then we continued to win. Yeah, this deck is really brutal. And yeah, I don't think a whole lot of people are playing around Serra Paragon right now. I think people are playing around Mono Blue, and that could get them into danger when going up into other kinds of matchups all the time. So I would play it. Would I craft everything? Well, that depends on your budget and what you are wanting to build towards. If you have a wide open budget, I would say absolutely 100% craft this. If you are on a budget when playing this game and don't have all of this stuff unlocked, I would still say that you should probably try to at least get packs and open up Serra Paragons. It really enhances enchantments quite a bit. It enhances anything to do with white. So if you're going to be playing white, I would highly recommend this. There are other deck types that I kind of would say, yeah, I mean, maybe not a craftable deck. But this deck, I think, is very craftable. It is very wicked. The deck will be down below in the description. Make sure to check it out there. Check it out at Aetherhub. All of my decks are on Aetherhub, and link to that in the comments or in the description below. So check that out as well. Thank you for joining me today in the arena. Again, make sure that you've liked. Make sure that you've subscribed as we continue our journey to try to hit Mythic. Bye.